Palace 2, Bournemouth nil. I'm joined by John here. So, John, wow, I'm shocked in that first half performance, 2-0 win. I know that we had something in us, but I didn't really expect it. What do you think of the game?
I'm buzzing, to be honest. I thought we were excellent. Honestly, from the first minute, I thought not only did everyone play well, do their jobs, but also the shape, the tactics, everything was just spot on. A bit, I was thinking, as we went on, hold on, are we actually this good or are Bournemouth that bad? I was thinking that a little bit. But to be fair, you can only beat the team you're playing, and everything, particularly the first half, was just literally perfect. You know, the way we pressed up and then dropped off, the shape was excellent. I thought the things about the really clever use of the width, the way we really held the width in the first half on the left, but then came quite narrow on the right, but then didn't stick to that throughout the second half. So I just thought, yeah, excellent. So impressed.
Yeah, 100%. And you mentioned the first half on the left-hand side. The left-hand side was just absolutely brilliant because of Zaha and Patrick Van Aanholt. We've seen him at times struggle defensively, but this is what he does best. And this game, he was fantastic going down that left-hand side. And we saw it with the second goal, assistant Jordan Ayew. He had a brilliant game.
Yeah, it was outstanding. I think a bit of the credit for that has to go to the three in the middle, the three midfielders, because they gave him so much license to, like you say, do what he does best. And also just have confidence that, okay, I'm going to try something, and if it goes wrong, they've got me. You know, Kouyaté, I thought, was always in the right place holding. McCarthy was winning the ball, and Luka, what he always does, he bosses it basically.
Yeah, Luka, you mentioned him. What a free kick! At first, when I first saw him step up, I wasn't too sure whether he would shoot, whether he would cross it in. But there's nowhere on earth that you could save that. Ramsdale, he even put his hand out there. But wow, what a free kick by him. What do you think of his performance? He got subbed out, of course, in the second half, but I thought he had a pretty solid game. He was under scrutiny before the coronavirus pandemic. What do you think of his performance?
I thought that was a captain's performance. He got subbed, but I think that was resting him for next week, to be honest, or next game. Liverpool away is going to be quite a tough one. So, on the BBC, I was watching on BBC, they named him man of the match. I kind of can't disagree with that. I thought he just did everything pretty simple, but always in the right place. His position was really good. And obviously the free kick to top it off was outstanding. You know, when he takes penalties, I have that confidence he's going to nail it every time. He has scored some free kicks, but I don't remember that many hitting quite so perfect.
Yeah, 100%. Whereas free kicks, of course, PVA was there as well, so I wasn't too sure if Patrick Van Aanholt was going to take it as he scored a free kick this season. But yeah, it was a fantastic free kick. But I want to move on to one player who has struggled at Palace for a long time now, Christian Benteke, in terms of goals. But today, of course, he didn't get the goal, but I still saw positives out of his game. Maybe you might disagree, but when the ball came to him, he made sure that it was very difficult for the Bournemouth players. And I thought he had a solid game. Of course, he wanted to score, but yeah, I think he helped others. He helped Wilf. He helped Jordan Ayew by bringing the ball down to them. What did you think of his performance?
Yeah, so it's a tough one, isn't it? Because no one wants to be Heskey, do they? No one wants to be that striker that doesn't score. But at the same time, both the last game when he got the assist for that Jordan Ayew goal, and then this game, I thought he did a really good job. And I think it really does help him having Ayew. I wasn't exactly playing a second striker, but kind of was coming in off the right a lot. And it really means that he can do what he does really well, which is hold it up. I think he won something like 9 out of the 10 headers that he went for. It was ridiculous. A lot of people have talked up Bournemouth, Nathan Ake at the back, being a real ball winner as well as a ball player. But I think Benteke bullied him, to be honest. And it really not only meant that we were able to kind of have a lot of options in how we went forward, it also really restricted what Bournemouth could do when they're trying to come out from the back and stuff. So yeah, I feel for him because he's had such a long time and so few goals, and obviously what he really needs is to score some goals and all that stuff with a penalty in last season. And I really do feel for the guy. But bear in mind, in my opinion, his first season for us, he was one of the main reasons he stayed up that season. I think he got 15 or 16 goals. So I really want him to score. But Jordan Ayew's come in and he's scored the goals, and there is a little bit of is Benteke, if we're going to only have one player up there, is he the right one? But I think just on today, he did good. I was impressed.
Yeah, quickly on, you mentioned he scored in the first season 17 goals. I feel like Sam Allardyce got the best out of him there with the balls into the box. We don't really see that as much with Palace. When we do put the ball into the box, as we saw in with this Jordan Ayew's second goal, it was down low. We don't really lift up to Benteke, but that's a conversation for another day. I don't want to keep you here for too long. What's your man of the match? Who's your man of the match for this game?
Yeah, good question. I
Yes.
think I'd go
Yeah.
with Luka. Yeah, like everyone played well. That's the thing. That's why I'm
Mm.
joining. I really think everyone played well. Everyone did their jobs, like, and more. Um, like, fair enough. One or two players you might have expected a bit more from, like maybe Wilf, but because they were all sort of doing their jobs, it meant that no one really stood out that much. But Luka for the goals, it set it off so well, and he just like, I don't think he gave the ball away once. He just did everything simple. So I'd stay
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, BBC actually gave him the man of the match officially on the program. But yeah, Luka was brilliant. There was other players as well, as you mentioned, as you talked about. You know, Patrick Van Aanholt, possibly he could be man of the match as well. But yeah, leave down your comments down below. Let us know what you think, and until next time, up the Palace.